Hello. I was just meditating a bit, just laying here, and I thought I'd come on since I have a little time. I'm just going to give it a minute to see if anybody pops on real quick. Still packing to move. A lot has happened since I last talked to you. It's been absolutely crazy here. So, let me try to figure out my story here because a lot has happened. So, the company I was going through to get the apartment, they kept messing around for a long time. Not doing the lease and everything like that. And then I called last Monday and he said, yeah, we'll do the lease this week. Okay. So here comes Thursday, still nothing. So I called, nobody was answering. I thought that was weird. So I let it ring long enough, and an answering machine picked up and said that company is no longer in business. Yeah. That another company bought them and call this number for further help. I'm like, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Literally like a week and a half before I move. So I could barely get a hold of the new company. And then I finally did, and he assured me that, they got my, it took a little bit, but he assured me that they had my information and the apartment is mine and don't worry, and we'll do the lease pretty much right away. So I felt good. I'm like, well, maybe this company will be a lot better. Then maybe it was 2 weeks. I don't know. But anyway, so then he ended up calling me after I contacted him saying, I still haven't gotten the lease. And he's like, he called right away and said, well, I'm just going to have to be transparent with you. And I'm like, fuck. And he said, the rent is going to go up because of the transition of the company. And I thought to myself real quick, well, I figured it was going to go up a little bit. He set a price, and it was $385 more than what I was going to pay. I seriously almost threw up. And then he's like, then you're going to have to reapply. I'm like, you fucking asshole. Totally fucked me over. Literally a week and a half before I was about to leave and move. Safe to say, that fucked me over really bad. The next day, I scoured for an apartment. I had no idea what I was going to do. I was so scared. So I contacted a ton of people and nothing, right? But I contacted one place and this guy answered. And he was really nice. And he's like, oh, the place that you were asking about is not available till August, but I do have these other places. I'm like, okay, what do you got? And he pointed me to Milwaukee, to a building, and I'm like, that sounds good. Not ideal, but the price was right, and, I guess I'm going to have to be a city dweller if I go there. Okay. So he said, there was last Friday. Yeah, Friday? Basically, he got me approved for the apartment right before I went to even go see it. So I saw it on Friday. I was lucky I got approved. Because a couple other places I didn't get approved. And, yeah, I saw the place. It was decent, it was fine. My surroundings are way better than the actual apartment, But I got approved, and I signed the lease, and I paid them, and I pick up the keys on Wednesday. I'll have the apartment as of Wednesday, but I'm not actually going into the 7th. I'm giving them a chance to actually fix up the place. But yeah, it's a long drive. It's like 55 minutes from where I'm at. So going back and forth a couple of times has been absolutely brutal. And Wednesday, I have to go back just to pick up the keys. And my head is so fucked up. One of my worst culprits, other than stress, is actual driving far. My head and sensory issues don't like it. It always sets me back. So safe to say it's been brutal, and I'm literally putting myself into worse waves every other day. But I did it, though. I managed to get through this. So I got till the 7th till the movers come. I've got a lot of shit to do. So that's what's been going on with me. No help with, from my ex with cleaning this place. Some sort of excuse about, but I'm not even going to get into it. I just went along with it. But childish is pretty much what it was. So that's okay. I'm very capable. Although it sets me back and I'm going to have a lot of time to catch up. But things are going okay right now. It got really hairy there for a bit. But I'm making it. Symptoms are fucking terrible. I mean, I'm in a terrible wave. But I have to do all this stuff. I have to. Or I won't get through. Today I took 4 baths already because of all the stress. So that's pretty funny. I'm just trying to relax as much as I can while I can. Tomorrow I'm probably going to go out for work. I have a carload of donations, so I kind of have to go. Yeah, it's just been really busy. Scared the hell out of me. I didn't know what I was going to do, to be honest. Because at one point I would have had to put all my stuff into storage and then live in a hotel or something. It would have been awful. So now I'm going to be living in Milwaukee. I'm going to be by all the thrift stores that I need to be at. I'm going to be living by a Whole Foods. Although it's unaffordable, they have foods I can actually eat. So that's cool. I'm going to be by music places that I like and art centers and museums. I'm pretty excited about it. Until I start tapering in probably October, then it'll all be downhill again. But it's really hard now, but it's not going to change much now other than from the stress because the Remeron. But it is what it is. I'll get through it. I'll keep you guys updated, but I just want to let you know, I haven't been on. Eventually I'll be back on more often once I'm settled and, all that. But there's just so much. I can't sit on here and bitch about benzo shit. I just can't. I don't even like to think about it, The more I think about it, the worse it is. So, this medication crap, it's just a ruiner, man. But at this point, I don't care if it takes me 10 years to get off the rest of the Remeron. I'm living my life as best as I can. So it's going to take me a long time to taper this little amount. Oh well. I'm going to be by myself, so I don't have a choice. I can't afford to fuck it up. Thank you. I hope so too. The new place seems pretty okay. It's signed, the lease is signed, and everything's good to go. So we'll see. It's just about my safety of going back and forth right now. I'm going to go back on Wednesday, and I'm hoping that's the last time other than moving, but I might have to do it the day after I move. It all depends if I can get all the rest of the shit. We'll see. Anyway, I'm off. Thanks for the support, you guys, and we'll keep you updated, as always. What's up, Marvin? Sorry I'm out of here. It's nice to see you. You have a good day, okay? I'll keep in touch.